Welcome back, everyone, to some more Farming Sim. Not sure what all we're actually up to today, but we're gonna get things done. We think, anyways. It is raining, but we are planning on doing field 16 up here. We also, at some point in time when it stops raining, gotta spray this field. But beyond all of that, I mean, we are breaking pretty close to even. Chainsaw. We got a little bit of work to do over here. And that is, of course, going to be getting rid of these. And we're going to actually put up a proper bay filter thing. We're actually going to, like our bins and that, we're actually going to properly do this. The other thing, while it could potentially still be raining, is we do want to get rid of this silo. And all the bales that are with it. I don't think there's actually that much bales left in here, is there? 24 and 42. Okay, but we can move all those down. So we just need to find the appropriated truck. Oh, there we are. Okay, because we got our new hay building here that we built for the feedlot. So we kind of want to move stuff down. And we're only doing hay with the feedlot. Basically, it's like higher protein and whatnot. But with milk cows, we want the TMR. But with all this, we definitely want to. We want to haul out as much as we can out of this. Yes. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Am I just not close enough for those ones? Maybe not. Hang on, let's move a little closer. Or they're different size. No, they should be the same size. They should be exactly the same size. Yeah, that was the problem. Alright, these ones we'll haul down right away. So I want to get rid of this building. For sure. And then we want to get rid of this silo. And that way we only have the TMR and the mixing. So then we can basically get rid of all that. And then we're going back to the good old fashioned. Kind of an easy way to manage stuff too. Alright, we're going to do the same things we did before. So we're going to go like this. We're going to unload bales. Unload bales here. And hopefully while they're all nicely stacked on this truck, we can back up and just offload it directly into the new building. Kind of like this. Look at that. Ain't that cheaty or whatnot. At least we're building hay. That's the main thing. So there's a few things we can do while it's raining. That's kind of where I'm at. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a propaganda at her, you know. Just a propaganda. Apparently I can only have 25 of these boogers out at a time, but I think I can haul more than that. Oh yeah, I can. Nah, that's only 2 rows. Then the other 17. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, we can totally load all this on this trailer. Look at that. So that's that building. We can fully and completely get rid of that. That is a way bigger steel building down here, but I don't even know if this is hay or if this is just grass. Alright, let's see if we can get it lined up first of all. There we go. Offloading. That literally is the easiest way to do that. You know what? I'm just going to park the truck in here. It's fine where it sits. But look at all those bales. Yeah, most of this is just grass. Yeah, those are just grass bales. And we got hay bales over here, but grass ones I can get rid of too. I should get... Nope, can't. Yes, I can. Well, that's weird. Just straight grass or straight? That don't matter. I don't know how much is in that one. I think it's all silage anyways. If it is, we might as well... We have two options actually. We could either send it to the TMR mix, or we could just send this all straight down the road to the biogas. Biogas might be better. Just so we can actually physically get rid of the stuff, if we so desire. Shut that one off. Less static in the background. So yeah, this building's done. We want to get rid of this guy. How much do we have here? Okay. That's kind of rude. We got about 226,000 grass. We got 176,000 hay and 158,000 silage. So that's this one. We have a lot. So chaff we don't have very much. Grass silage we could put through. Hay silage. Alright, let's activate it. See how much we can make off of it. We need to find our other truck is really what we need to do. Well, that's that one. This one, however, will not do what we're looking for, but maybe it can drive me over to something that can. We do a lot of runs with the dump trailer. That poor little dump trailer doesn't actually have much in it. That's our water truck. Oh, there we go. That's what we can use. One with the train horn. One with the train horn. Oop. Let's crash into that. I don't know how much silage I can actually haul down here. Start filling. We could do grass. Let's do silage. Silage is better. That's not bad. We can haul 48,000 at a load. One thing we could also do too is I could buy a hopper, which costs an arm and a leg, and we could actually haul it up and sell it. I don't know if the boxcar does. Maybe the boxcar does, I don't know. It's have to figure out how to get it in there, that's the other problem. Auger. I mean, we could move the grass and everything, and even the hay we could just get rid of to the other. Still got straw on this one. There we go. It gets stuck in the pipe. Yes, I see the problem with this. I need to come in the other direction. But you know, have the biogas plant running full tilt again would be really super. I honestly can't remember how much the biogas plant can take. Been a while since I've been here. Silage, 75,000. So can't quite take all of it, but oh, it's burning through a lot already. Electrical charge. Okay, so we can sell the digest and the methane. We might as well sell. I forgot about that stuff. And after the update, I haven't really played around with it that much. So I think the hay we're going to take all down to the feedlot. Just dump it into the feedlot. Because that'll clean that up. The grass, I don't have a lot of use for the grass, but pretty sure the biogas plant's going to chew through that real quick. Considering this is what, 48,000 and there's only 42,000 left. It kind of gobbles it up pretty quick. That's good, that means it actually produces something. Alright, let's go with the hay. I believe that's what the... it's hay. We're using hay for these guys, so let's haul the hay down to these. And yeah, we're already down to... oh, it was 48. We're down to 47,009. Made 523 kilowatt hours. And so 7 kilograms of methane. Wait, if it's a biogas plant, isn't that how you make electricity? Is you basically produce gases you can burn? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I technically have 2 feedlots here, but only need and require the 1. I think we can actually haul all of the required hay down to here. I know the moo-moos eat a lot, but I think we're doing alright. Alright. Still have 127,000 of it. Alright, we should be getting lower. Oh yeah, this is going through it real quick. which is good. I like that. Yeah, we can sell the slurry and manure here as well if we need to. And if we go back up, yeah, we're burning through the grass right now. We have 110,000 left, and 79,000 of the hay. Because I kind of think I'll put the block right in here, right across the road. Then we can have pesticides, herbicides, and our fertilizers, and I think seed too. Maybe the seed, all in one place. Which is kind of beneficial, actually. Dumpy, dumpy, dumpy. I won't have to feed these guys for a while now. And whenever it stops raining, that's when we're going to go up and play with our other hay field. We don't have a lot of hay grass, but if I fill up the feedlot with even a little bit more, I think we're probably going to be good for a while. I may buy another truck for slurry mix. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, let's get rid of this building right now. I'll make back 14,000. The following goods will be sold too. For silage, 145,000, and the hay. We will get rid of the hay. The grass is 13. We don't make a whole lot off that. Quiet texting. Yep, that's sure what that is. Laugh as you will. So we could actually make 145,000 real quick off this too. Although I still want to get rid of the hay because, I mean, it's good hay, we can use it. I almost thought about just silaging or doing the stuff off the grass, but honestly, for the amount of work it takes in that, it's just easier to bale it and put it in a big hay shed is all it really needs. The other industry we already did, except for the chicken, but the price on that is going up. I have not checked the contracts very much there. Well, November is basically almost up, right? So we get December, which planting season is done for everything, but you can still harvest grass and everything else. Planting season isn't starting until cotton for basically February. I think that's about the only one. And then March is when you get the oats and the corn, not the corn, the oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, and grapes and olives if you so desire. I think I got one more load of hay coming out of there. There is a good point though, we could always move the silage down to the TMR as well. I mean, yes, we could sell it, or we could... What is the other TMR actually looking like? Because there's the other fermenting silo. Silage was full. So everything's shut down off that one anyways. Where is the TMR? TMR. Total mix rations, we have 103. Not very much silage, but we could be moving it over. If we have 250,000 out of the one, then we could move all the grass bales from this one down to there as well. So I don't think we're really stuck for that. So this is the last of the hay for the cattle. Effectiveness of the respective food. Total mix ration 100%. Hay 80. We could mix grass in it with it, but the hay is for Angus is about right. I mean, it's no different than being grass fed. So your milk cows, you definitely want TMR because that affects the quality of the milk. But that's only running on the dairy side, so. I think what I might do is I might max out the biogas plant with the silage right now. And then whatever silage I have left, I'll just dump in the TMR. And then we'll sell the rest. We've actually moved quite a bit because we used to have the big American silo here, which was cool. It worked pretty good, but I like the setup we currently have. I think it's quite good. Nope. Sunny. It looks like it's quitting raining. But we'll build that stand right away here, and then we'll go from there. Then if we can, we'll hold the swather down. The field 16, we'll swath it, we'll make hay. Because that'll get us by for pretty much the whole season. Well, until the grass is ready, and then you never know, we could do silage bales again. And yes, this stuff does stink. Kind of sweet. Kind of almost sickly sweet. We won't be able to dump all of this here. And yes, I have thought about buying out 39, and I actually have thought about buying out field 39 cutting the trees down that we want to cut down out of there, and then working it up and then planting like apple trees or something. I think that'd actually be kind of good. Alright, this would be the TMR. Grass in here almost needs to be cut too. And these guys can't handle hay, they're all just grass, but we got lots of bales for grass. Alright. Let's sell the tower, or let's build the new one. Oh, and here I was slowing down to get right in there, but nope. It's the next one. Right, let's get rid of this guy. Well, now, I think it was silo extensions, was it not? Nope. Container, wasn't it? Yeah. There's nothing on the back side, but yeah, let's put it back down over here. There we go. See, water we can buy for 300,000 if we so desire. Water, lime, liquid fertilizer, seeds. Like, we could buy the seeds. A herbicide, 712,000 for that. We will buy 23,000 worth of herbicide because that's important. Solid fertilizers and stuff we could dump in here. So yeah, I can start filling seeds, lime, solid fertilizer, seeds, yada yada yada. Pretty sure I can unload there too. Oops. So then we can get rid of these bins as well. Just trying to simplify life, that's all we're doing. See, it's 21,000. Look at that, I can even unload. We'd like to really get close to that. Okay, so the seed container there is empty. One of these days I gotta take the tractor down and move the rest of the other mix over. Mineral feed. Fertilizer. Can't remember how much fertilizer's here. Bit. Definitely a bit. Silo's empty. Karma. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Okay. We're out of fertilizer here. I mean, yes, we can technically buy fertilizer, but why would we? We can make it for cheap. We have the necessary stuff to make it. Alright, so we can demolish that guy, 7,800. That guy for 11,000. Oh, hang on. Balls is in this guy. Fertilizer tank. There we go. Cleaned up all of that. Now, in the end, what are we looking at? Did we break even? No, we did pretty good. 34,000 up. And the best part is, it quit raining. No, I don't know. I think this is... I don't know what Lumigan is. Is this fertilizer or is this pesticide? I have no idea. Let's see if this facility takes it. $2,000 liters or something. Oh, it appears not. So apparently nothing gets rid of Lumigan. So we have 21,000, well, 22,000 seeds, 15,000, almost 16,000 fertilizer, and now 10,000 herbicide. That's not bad. No idea what the heck to do with this stuff. So I'll put that right there for now. Well, there, we cleaned all of that up. Somewhere around here is a swather. Let me put it in there. Oh, I put it back there. I see it. I see it. Let's fill this thing up. And let's go, swathing, I guess. Good wholesome activity. After a certain period of time, I can actually, once I get the outside round done, I can just set up someone to go out swath it. It's gonna take us a little while to get there. There we go. This header is so freaking heavy. It likes to swing this thing around. Alright, I don't see anybody coming for a little ways. I can drive straight down the middle. Alright, so we can get this guy going. I'll get swathing. Then we can get working on the rest of the field. And then I think we'll start thinking about spraying that other field. November's just about up. December will go quick. We'll just blink that by in a second or two. It's weird having that much money sitting there. December we might actually think about selling one of the combines, probably the Ideal. We get rid of the big Ideal and we'll swap it to a John Deere, like a 790i or something. Should make a pretty decent exchange on that one. Might think about a bigger tractor again. And I'm torn between the New Holland and the John Deeres. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. I love my big one. But I may actually go with the New Holland. I know all of you are going to start yelling at me going, traitor. But the New Hollands are a decent tractor. They're a decent unit. I could drive over here. Actually, I could switch the road, but we're actually still a ways here, aren't we? Oh yeah, yeah, we got quite the ways to go. I mean, we broke even by 34 grand. That's not much considering we were $1 million down before. Construction cost was $1 million. Did we buy any land then? Property income was 10. Okay, that's not bad. Land purchase. Yeah, we did. We bought a few things. We made it back though, so that's not bad. Alright, I'm cutting across. Oops. Come on. Through the field. There we go. We recently swapped this one, so it's fine. This one makes a small amount of money too. So blasting past November, before we can actually, like, harvest wise, we're not actually harvesting anything till like June. But if we can get seeding and stuff, we do have a few fields of barley, so December will go quick because we'll just skip ahead every few days and zoom past it. even starting at the end of November, we'll get this cut and then we might just zoom ahead. So yeah, I'll do the first 2 rounds and then I'll set it up. Oh, we're not there yet. Like, there's a ton of fields that I don't own. We did get rid of a couple more hay fields. We should just about be there. There it is. Coming into field does it focus. A lot of weeds in that field too. Alright, let's cut this one like this first. Oh yeah. We have nice grass in here. I may go out and spray right away too. Sprayer will haul back, fill up at the filling station. Just about down here. And some of these trees have gotten big. The edge of this map, they've gotten huge. Man, this field's rough. Oh, we're just about at the corner here. Like field 16, I think, is the second largest hay field out there. So we'll get tons of bales out of here. Tons and tons and tons of bales. It's almost a shame because if I did silage, we would be thinking about building in or buying another chunk of land, but I actually also need the hay to keep the farm equipment. Yes, you know those big cow farm equipment things. The cows fed. So we need to actually cut a fair bit of this stuff for our own use. I think I should be able to do 2 rounds real quick here and then set him on his way and get spraying right away. Kind of going a little far over on this one. We are getting part of the ditch too, apparently. I guess that works. Best way to do this. Well, there, we're just about done the first round. That's just it. There's the first round. Well, that's a pretty good span between each row. Apparently had a bump there. Alright, I'll pick up here. And I'll turn. We'll drop it and go again. We're a quarter away around the second round. Chewing through the ground pretty good here. I noticed I missed a good patch. Yeah, we're kind of veering off. I mean, I can still pick that up with the others, so that's relatively close. We can make it work. We can make it work. Half of the second round is done. probably actually drive back down this side and work from the top down again for the main rounds. Unless I set them up going the other way. I think 16 is actually fairly square. Yes, it is. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just switch directions. I'll have them go up and down. That might be exactly what I do. Alright, so this guy is taken off. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. We'll fill them up with herbicide. We'll quickly spray that out of the field. Okay, and the ditch is a little deep there, but we're fine. And away we go. And we're back to zooming. I like how I still have the old railway bed roadway there. I don't want to unload. I want to load. Okay, so can I actually load here? It's like a product that you want to buy. I don't want to buy it. I want to be able to put it in the machine. Okay, out of curiosity, maybe it's a different type. Nope. know there's another machine that I actually picked up for the sprayers. For a mod. Where did it go? Crop protection. So that's the one I'm using. This one only does fertilizer, by the way. Wheel setup. But yeah, no, it actually does about 8,000. I'm gonna give one of my tractors back. Out of curiosity, what do I have? A fertilizer spreader, grassland care. Not seeing anything with sprayer other than that. Cultivator seeders. Yep, not seeing too much. Or trailers. Nope, don't have a whole lot in the trailers division either. Fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. Not a whole lot there. Did have one of those. Oh yeah, we can set this up sometime. It's a new rock crusher, silage, and everything else. Definitely set that up sometime. Box creation and belt. Basically just a big shredder. Alright, out of hypothetical. We do have a truck that works with this. You know, it's technically a milk hauler. But we can test theories. If anything else, I'll buy another one. Look at this. I can fill up fertilizers with this. Okay, then we can put this in that can. Because I think those are the Lumigens that we couldn't figure out how to use. Because the John Deere sprayer doesn't work with that stuff. I think that is actual herbicide. Okay, we'll drop the liquid fertilizer. Start filling. Really good truck if it actually does all this. Alright, let's drive over here. See if this damn thing will accept this. It would really suck if I have to unfold this stupid thing to... I may seriously think about selling the John Deere thing if I can't fill it up easy. Alright. Only with the cans, huh? Well, these ones have no problem filling up with the trucks, so I think that's what we might have to do. So this guy is 12.4. What's this one? It's actually more, 14. A 48 spread. Oh, that's because this was 489. Okay, we're gonna buy one of these. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of this guy because we can't use it. If we can't fill up anything with it, there's no point in having it. That might have been our problem all along, too. Yeah, we just can't fill it. There's a very sweet hitbox to this, and we just have no idea where it is. I mean, we'll still get accordingly to it 180,000. So, but that's if we sold indirect. If we sold direct, maybe 200, 220. $177. Not as much. Wrong button. I see beetles right along at 52 kilometers an hour. Hopefully this will work. There goes our cash flow again, though. Yep. Oh, he's going back and forth, and he's doing a pretty good job. I keep forgetting what we're going to plant in those other fields, but I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. So we got these two left to seed. This one is seeded. So I actually only got 3 fields left. I think one of them was going to be sorghum. And the other 2 are kind of a toss-up. Alright, let's see if this thing will easily fill. By game design, it should. It's actually bigger than the other one. Yep, it does. Quite easily with the truck. Then I'll dump the truck and see if it, we know it actually fills with the truck, so let's see if this will work now. It was a test before, so. Not quite a. Short answer is yes. We don't need the truck. Just need to come back to the filling station. So even though this one is a bit more expensive, it actually works out better. As weird as that is. We're gonna have to do it like this because I will not be able to see the ends. Okay, get past the barn. There we go. This thing is monstrous. No more weeds. I think we got it. Just out of curiosity, we'll look at this, but yep, no more weeds. The biggest and badass weed be gone. Let's get past this point. There we go. Alright. Turn now. Turn as close as we can. I know we won't get the corners, but I also don't want to get hung up in the corners. And turning again. Not hitting the trees. There's definitely a big section of this that's going to get done real quick. Of course, it's like doing this hard mode because we can't actually frickin' see. I'm going to come straight out here and then come back in so I don't clip a tree. There we go. Still undecided. I might cut these trees down too. Kind of liked them at first, but it's also really hard to get the equipment past. Oh yeah, there's a little bit in the corners that we missed, but that's not bad. Okay. Now to find the outside edge. I think I can't actually see, to be honest. I think we're on the edge, but I can't tell. I think that's partial over there, but I think we're actually only spraying about 2/3 of it. That's alright. This is another job we get done. See that line. I think we're actually pretty close. There's that little tiny bit of a line there. Okay, that should cover that for the most part. I think that's it. It goes down like that. I think. Oh, I think we're getting off the line there. Great. right on the edge. Yeah, we're better on that one. And we can set up and get ready for baling. Let's switch over. We gotta switch the baler over, and we gotta put the tedder back on, or rake, depending on which part of the planet you're on. Okay. This edge is coming to an end. I think we're still catching the edge on that one. All the way over in the other corner. Should be able to catch this one. Right. Field has been sprayed. Chances are this is just going to be the sprayer for this. Though it did actually work. John Deere was cheaper, just you couldn't fill the damn thing. Okay, I think I can turn in here and just park this right about here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to plant the this baler back here. I'm going to hook up this guy right away. This thing is a pain to hook up normally. There we go, that's better. This really is a process. So we need hay anyways, so this is the best option to do. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. There we go. And once I get on a straight stretch here, I'll show everyone which tractor I'm actually thinking of for the big one. I'm still keeping the other John Deere. Alright, down the home stretch. Alright, the other big tractor I was actually thinking of. So if we go down the line, that's the one I have, the 9R with a double. That one's actually not too bad. Or that one. It's still a 9RX. We got the 8 series stuff, which isn't bad. It's still a 600 horsepower tractor. That one's close to 1,000 with the 9RX new series. So that makes a huge difference there. Like that's 1,000. That's 1,000. But the new Staggers. It's 670. CVT gearing on that one. We'll take a look once we actually get going here. As it hooked the card swung. So, yeah, if we actually zoom all the way over here. The biggest one, which is 776, Smart Track, or the Smart Track with the high idler. Those actually make a huge difference. If you got any rough terrain or anything, those make a huge difference. I'm cutting across. Yep, the swathing is done. So if anyone's wondering, we're going all the way up here to 16. As time goes on, nothing else showing up here. Chickens, I don't see any new ones. I don't see any new ones with these either. That one doesn't matter if I go into the ditch or not. But yeah, no, I'm kind of seriously thinking, because you can go with Smart Tracks, the high either front options, weight bracket, or the extra dark tint, exhaust, rain cap, standard or weight bracket. But yeah, no, this amazing tractor. That's why I'm kind of moving towards it a bit. Okay, that one won't turn on until that one's opened up and down. We'll do a little bit of baling before we end tonight. GVB. And then we want to go GB. There's a bunch of the grass too that we've missed over time, so this actually works out pretty good. We've already got one bailout. Doing the square ones, it's just way quicker. We do tend to get a lot of them, but it is still way quicker. Nice straight big rows. We're almost 3/4 of the way done on the first round. Doesn't take actually long to do the baling. Not when you're doing it like this. It is the quickest way. I'll have to move that when I go do the second. Oh, look at all those bales popping out. But don't get me wrong, I actually really still like the 9RX. 1,000 horsepower tractor. That thing is a beast. If there's that one, 670. Or we got this. 1,000 horse. The John Deere green. Standard or 3 meter wide or the wide track. I mean, it could go with one of those too. Oops. Again, it zoomed past. Don't worry, I'll get back. I don't think it actually picked up any from the corner, but oh well. I'm gonna have to move that swather out of the way. Alright, I park this guy off the side here. And there we go. There's where I had to fix that one. I did miss a little bit right there. That's convenient. That came back for it. Oh, just about got the rounds done. Hopefully it dropped that bale before I got around her. Yep, cool. Look at that, we've actually got a good chunk of this field done tonight too. That actually worked out pretty good. Yeah. Sold wood. Biogas plant income. We haven't got any yet. We know we have some. Actually, we'll have a lot because we capped out the silage on it. Biogas. Yeah, we're gonna have 4,700 and so far 63 methane and digest. So, it'll be pretty good. Because when you consider, I mean, digest $56 per 1,000. That's not great. We're not making real huge bang or buck with that. I think if we add what 2,000 or 3,000, not really making anything. But if we go down, look, loom again. Viking Horde. Doesn't have a price for methane in that. Because we basically sell it as what it is. I think one more row and we're a quarter of the way across. Back and forth, back and forth. Hey, how's it going? Hey, buddy. Let's see here. Chicken price. That's what I wanted to see. Because we know the chicken price is going up. 1,800. That's not bad. The Viking Horde takes it too. Whew. That's a new one. I didn't know the Viking Horde took it. For that price, I would actually ship it with the rail. I might actually do that before I dart off for the night. Let's just do that. Because I know I have a ton of chicken. For 1,800, I think I will. Where is the processor? There it is. We have 24,000, so let's see how many crates we can put. 6 pallets. We're gonna do that. By the way, is there any pig feed? Is it worth the pig feed? It might be worth the pig feed. Wherever pig feed might be. Do we even have pig feed on here? Is there any pig feed worth selling? Apparently not. Alright, let's head back to here. We have a forklift around here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Where's my other trailer? I have another trailer somewhere. Where did I put it? Where is it? Well, there's the other one. I don't know if that one actually has. I mean, not that it matters. Does this truck even have? Yeah, it does. Well, now. Might use this. Oh. That could be a problem. It does have a ball in the back of it, but how the hell would you ever get into it? We'll raise or lower the other side, but... Okay, if you were a flat deck trailer, where would you hide? No, P. Trailers. Okay, one of these is the box, the other one is the... No. I want to show on map. Aha! Oh, wait. I don't need this one. I need my other truck. Yes. Totally makes sense now. Yep. This would be this one. Yep. Totally makes sense. And then I need to get rid of the grinder off the back. So if I just do this, it'll fall off. Perfect. Yeah, nobody saw anything. Nobody saw a thing. We just did a redneck offload. Alright, let's pick up these. Oops. Alright, all we have to do is haul it where the train's going to be. And we'll go get the train and we'll haul in. Apparently the Viking Horde takes this stuff. I mean, meat sales is one thing, but apparently the Viking Horde loves its meat. I guess that makes sense. They love the chicken drumstick. Alright, well, we'll park it down here. Alright, somewhere here is a locomotive. Can I not be in the car, please? Okay, the other locomotive should be around here somewhere. Oddly enough, yes, right there. So we'll haul to the Viking Horde. Procedures. Off we go. Let's pick up, what was that, 8 pallets? 8 pallets. Let's not go too fast coming out of this approach. That's a tight freaking corner. In theory, I should add that almost come straight out to, like, out here, not around the corner like that, but oh well, that worked. Alright, let's go pick up some meat. This is going to be a really good payday. Like, to actually cover our costs for this month, this is the perfect way to round off November. Just zooming down the rails. This is also the only way to sell to the Viking Horde is by using locomotives, so I've set this up perfectly. That's the only broken rail I think I have, but to get everything else set up perfectly, I think that, well, no. I do have a couple right there, but if it goes slow enough, it's not bad. If anybody says, rail doesn't really look like that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, that guy was risking it. Oh, looks like we still have cotton in here, plus 16,000. I knew the cotton never left. Alright. Things off the trailer. 24,000 meat, away we go. I'll have one car on, so... Can't see over top of that one, so I'm assuming there's no cars there. And the last order of business for the night is this: go sell the chicken. Hey, $1,800 for 24,000. Like $1,800 per 1,000, so that's not bad. We've got the locomotive cranked right up here. Oh yeah, we're rolling. Fastest way to move freight. There was a way to put the bell on, but I can't remember what it was. That's it. he's there somewhere. There, we're just about there. Alright. We are here. Let's offload. I mean, area's blocked. I think what it is it's not the area's blocked. I mean, we did sell a pile of it. I need to just get it the right area. There we go. Another 17,000. So what did that work out to? No, that was pretty good. We were like 257 or something. So we had over 30,000. That wasn't bad at all. But I do think that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And of course, if you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube side. That's below the video in the house scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say that he thinks himself as an engineer. Not for the railway, he just thinks himself as an engineer. He has no idea what the difference is. But anyway, smack him upside the head and push that button. Then also flip it over to the kick side, hit the follow and subscribe over there. Is the best way to support both channels. And of course, there's lots of goodies in the description below, so check that out as well. And we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.